Hi there, it's Terrie of TLC Dog Grooming, and this is Molly. She's really a sweet. Oh, Finnegan. It might get loud in here because I don't have the phone shut off or anything. We're just going natural like we always do. So anyway, I'm trying to get Molly finished up to get sent home, and the hair is just coming off like crazy on her. And I know for a fact that this dog is brushed for a minimum 10 minutes every day, all year round. She's a farm dog, and her mom has a rule in place that she gets a 10-minute brush, usually before she goes from the barn into the house, before she puts her horse back in the pasture, and then both she and her sister get their feet washed at the back door before they go in the house. They're farm dogs, and it's what has to happen. So, because they're dirty and they're muddy and they get into stuff. It's amazing to me that for as well kept as this dog is, and she's here every 6 weeks to get the farm stink off, how much hair I'm getting out of her. So we got out some tools, and it got the conversation going about what type of tools are out there for people. And I don't think a lot of people are aware of what are the right tools to use for what breed that they own. So I thought, all right, let's get at it. And my favorite of all things is the $8 flea comb. I'm not kidding. This thing is just worth its weight in gold. And my favorite is the Heinz, Hindes. And I don't think they make them anymore. But regardless, any flea comb will work. And it's about $8. You know, might cost you $12 if you find a really expensive one. But the teeth are so finely placed together that it really pulls out the undercoat and the dead hair. And if you've got a small dog, and you've got, see, there's just a little bit. I've been working on her for about a half an hour, so I've got most of the undercoat pulled out. And you'll see it over here. I've pulled a lot of it up out of the floor so that you can see. That's about a half an hour work on a dog that's in every 6 weeks and is brushed for 10 minutes every day. So imagine what you'd have if you don't brush every day. And I know people always say, oh, I brush them every day. Well, I know when you're lying and when you're being truthful about that, but whatever. That I'm getting this much hair out of this dog. So this tool is like an $8 tool. And even if you had a small dog, it's very wise to have this $8 item, because if you get the ague in your small dogs, you just take that in there and do that, and that gets rid of it. If you've got a problem when you get a lot of poop in the bone and stuff like that, you can just take this and it just picks it out. Makes life easy. $8. Flea comb. Awesome. Then there's this. This is the original Mars rake, and this is an awesome tool, but it's about a 45. Oopsie. Hello. Thank you. Live TV. Yay. It's about a $45 rake, and I love it. Just love it. You'd buy it online from the Mars website, maybe, or maybe at Ren's. And it really pulls a lot out, but do you need to spend $45? This is more of a professional thing, but it is a useful tool, I tell you. So look at it, just pulls. You got to be careful with it though. You know, those are sharp blades that are in there, right? They're little hooks, and they go in and they grab the coat and pull it out. So I rather like this lovely little tool. The next one, this is a Furminator, and I've always been kind of negative about this tool. A lot of groomers just go crazy for it. But I see some problems with it, with people that don't have an experienced hand. And how could you when you don't do this every day? So they'll go out and they'll buy one of these things, and they'll use it on huskies and things like that. And the dog comes in that's really kind of bald. And I think it's because they spend their 10 minutes of constantly using this tool, and it's breaking the hair off. So you really need to pay attention. And I think I've been a bit negative about it because it's like a $65 tool, and all it really is one of my 40 blades on a stick. So, but I've used it on Molly, and you know what? It's doing a pretty good job. So I'm maybe not quite as negative as I was about it in years past. When I bought one, I ended up sending it to a friend of mine in the States to use on, I think it was her Jack Russell. So there's that tool. As you can see, I've been working on it for half an hour. That's a lot of coat. So imagine what you can create for yourself if you did this every day for 10 minutes, right? You won't have those big tufts. What's up my nose? You won't have those big tufts of hairballs all over the house quite so much. You won't be having it on every forkful that you put in your mouth because the dog has got so much coat that it's blowing. But then there's your good old-fashioned slicker brush and a hard one, and 10 minutes of that every day, and you're saving yourself a lot of headaches with dog hair in the house. So it gets a lot out. And if you've got a mat, this is what you're going to use, right? If you find a knot, this is the tool to use. And I like to do a lot of backwards brushing because you go from the skin out. Do a lot of that and down. But yeah, the biggest point, $8 flea comb. It's worth about $1,000 to me, these little flea combs, and I have them everywhere. So when you go to the pet store, take a look, take a walk down the aisle and see what they've got in flea combs, and pick yourself one up and add it to your toolkit, because it's incredibly valuable. Even if you get a burr, right? You get a burr. Okay, so there's your burr. You grab the burr, you pull your hair off the burr, take your flea comb, boom, burr is gone. Because everybody freaks out when they get the burr. They're like, oh, get the scissors, and they're cutting, and oh my gosh. All you gotta do is grab the burr, pull the hair off the burr, get your flea comb, boom, done. Burr gone. Okay, so I gotta get back to work. Everybody have a great day, and I'll try and do more videos because people are calling and when they come in and drop off and stuff and say, hey, where's the video? So I'll try and keep a little more consistent with them. Thanks. Bye. Have a good day, everybody.